football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Steelers, all that and more, coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
White going to come out throwing. That's complete to Traylon Burks. Still going. Touchdown, Washington. Traylon Burks with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Commanders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Throwing to start the drive. White. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Off play action, here's White. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Traylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play fake, now White. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White. He finds his man. Complete. It's Andrews. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco, 55 yards. And the Commanders will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wide off play action. He'll find Jones again, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. To throw, White. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now White. He finds his man, complete. It's Andrews. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Out of the gun, it's White. And that'll be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Play action. Here's White. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Back-to-back
incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the second.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone. Now White with a first down throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. White. And he rifles one incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, it's White. Fighting through pressure. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. To throw from his end zone. White eluding the pressure right. Gonna look deep here for Pacheco. Well, the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been sensational so far. From the gun, here's White. He's got a man, complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. White now on first down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here's White. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. On 1st and 10, White. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
White's this throw taken in by Johnston. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. White on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And you think he personally is evaluating his game? From the shotgun, here's White. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now White. Steps away to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Boy, he has been... Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been on his A game. We're in the third. Throwing on 1st down, White. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Hundreds of games, all this football, and it all comes. And we are back for the 4th quarter here at Super Bowl 64. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
White. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. White looks to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Back to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And quickly they get to the line. White on 2nd down. Gets it off to Freeman. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
White on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Off play action. Here's White. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Looking in zone for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Looking end zone for Jones. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points. But the Washington offense set to take over. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no. Here's White, throwing on 1st down. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. Big strides, look at him go. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.